Hello sweet friends, and welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. For today's video I am going to have a tutorial on how to put this gingerbread box together the way that I did. So let's go ahead and go over what you need to cut. So this is the piece that you cut for the roof, and I actually did a pretty detailed roof. So I have 13 of these pieces layered, and they come with the little roof like this and like this, so that you stagger them, but they all stay even on the one side. So I made it so that whatever I started with, I ended with on the top. And this one I used a green coordinating cardstock. So you'll have to cut this to get, let's see, there's 26 pieces to put your roof together. So I already have this together. Then on this right here, this is the bottom of your purse, your gingerbread purse. So you'll need to cut one of that, and then you'll need to cut one of this on designer paper for the bottom. This can be a little window that you could put in this section right here if you wanted to. I didn't do that. You could also use these pieces to thread ribbon through for your handle. I did not do that. This is your door. You'll need to cut one. And then this is the snow around your door. I cut two on 110-pound cardstock because I wanted some dimension in that. This little bow, I made 7 for one box, so that's up to you how you want to do it. I did not use these. This is the little gingerbread tag. You only have to make one of those. And then this is the actual box, so you'll cut 2 of this and 2 of this. This is for your large window. This is the awning for the top and the flower box for the bottom. That's for this big window here. I did not do that one for this project that I'm going to share with you. And then this is the little window. I made 6 of those. This piece is for the background. This piece is cut on, for example, this right here is my window right here, and I cut 2 for dimension. And then this is the background, which is the green right here, which you see. And then of course there's the little bow. Here is the flower box, and here is the awning for the top. And those pieces are right here for the small and for the large. Now for the chimney, this is in 2 pieces. You would fold it in half. I only did one box with a chimney, and I'll show it to you. It's right here. And there's the chimney, and this little piece right here trims your little chimney. And then you have another little piece right here, and I'm not sure what that's for. I did not use that. So let's go ahead, and let me just say before I get started to show you how to make this gingerbread house, or gingerbread purse gift box. If this is your first time here, or you are new to my channel, my videos feature lots of paper crafting ideas and tutorials. If this is something you enjoy, won't you consider subscribing? And for all my returning friends and subscribers, welcome back. You mean the world to me, and I appreciate your support and comments. Now, not only did I use this, but I did use this bow die right here. And the first few bows that I made are cute, but they're not like this. And you will need every single piece except for this right here to create your bow. To get the little ruffled edge around here, there are pieces in there to do that. So you get several pieces to make your bow. And like I said, you will need all of them to create it, except I didn't use this one because I wanted my bow flaps to hang down. So that is the bow. And then I did not use this little gingerbread man for the center of my bow, but I did use him on my gingerbread purse gift box. This is something I got from, I think, Hobby Lobby. They're the buttons, so that's what I used on that. And then I have a paper clip, not a paper clip, but a clothespin to pin my box together. So I will have affiliate links to these dies in the description box below to make it easy for you to shop if you care to purchase these dies. They are affiliate links. They don't cost you anything extra to use, but they do help me in my channel, and I want to thank you so very much for that. So let's go ahead and bring our pieces into view. So you can cut your base box whatever color you want. I have a pink one, and the rest I decided to go with the gingerbread because I made 5 boxes for a gift exchange that I'm in. So you're going to want to score on all your score lines. Make sure you fold them all the same way towards the center. So this is the top of my box. So there are 2 folds here. So we have 1, 2, then this one, and then the one on the bottom. And we have 2 pieces of this. This is the front of your gingerbread purse. So just get them started. Just fold them a little bit and then fold them all the way and use your bone folder. Same thing with the top. Just get it started. All right, and then the one in the middle. And then the one here. Okay, so that is the front and back, and now we're going to do the sides. So the sides have several scores on it. So you have this piece right here, this piece right here. So you're going to go all the way around. Here and here. Okay, so this is part of your box, so I'm going to fold it down. And then you'll see a V-shaped here, so I'm going to fold them in so it makes my purse fold in nicely. And then I'm not going to use the bone folder on this. I'm pretty confident that that's going to work out for me. So here we go with the second side piece. And this is just craft cardstock from Michaels. And I'm going to fold that one, and I'm going to fold that one, and then I'll fold this one down. It's going to make putting my box together easier. And then last but not least is the largest square. This is for the bottom of our purse. So we're going to assemble this. So here are the 2 folds. That's for the top. This is for your bottom. So we're going to put glue on here. Now I did all my windows and everything prior because it is a process to do 6 windows and do all the bows and everything. You have to have a lot of patience to put all that together if you like all that detail like I do. But I'll show it to you up close when we get to that portion. So this is the other side of the purse. So we're going to take this and butt this up against that score line. And we place it just a little smidge under that score line, so that when we go to fold it up, you see how easy it folds up. Okay, now we're going to put on our sides, and we're going to basically do it the same way. We are going to put the glue right up to that score line. And Then we're going to match this side to that. And we're going to go right up to the line. And you may want to use your bone folder to get a good stick. And then we're going to go to this side. I'm going to slide this under and put that right up to the score line. Use your bone folder to get a good stick. Now we're getting ready to put the sides together. So we're going to pull this up, and we've got two pieces here, the two that this side attaches to, so we're going to put glue on that. And we're going to just fold this over right onto there, like this. And then I'm going to flip it over and use my bone folder to get in there, to get a good stick. And I'm using Art Institute glitter glue. That's what I use all the time. So I've got a nice seam there, so I'm going to go to the opposite side so that I'll have one side of my box done. All right, and then we're going to fold this over. And I'm going to flip it and use my bone folder to get in the inside. I know you can't see me doing it, but I'm running it along that flap. And I'm checking to make sure that I have an even seam, which I do. So we're going to go to the opposite side. And we're going to put glue on here. So you don't have to do what I did. You could actually use designer paper or designer cardstock to put this together, but I wanted my box pretty sturdy, so I did it with craft and then I put designer paper on. It makes it nice and sturdy. So now I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to go inside with my bone folder and press it down so that I get a good press. I'm going to check my seam because I want it nice and straight. And let's do this again. All right, and I took a look at it here and I'm good to go. So I'm going to do the last side. All right, and then we're going to press this down. And I'm going to go to the inside and use my bone folder to press that. And then I'm going to check it to make sure it's nice and even. And it sure is. All right, so you can see now that it will go ahead and fold. I do like that when I'm working on it, but right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold over these two sides, fold this in. So that I have a nice sturdy piece on the top. And then I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to put glue on this side. And I'm going to fold that over and give it a good stick. Now we're going to start decorating it. So I have my pieces right here. Now, the one measurement for the bottom is your die that you get in your set. So we're going to put this on the bottom first. And I'll turn this upside down and place this on the bottom. I'm going to center it. All right, and then I like to run my bone folder, get a good stick. Now these pieces you'll have to cut yourself, and the measurement for that, let me see if I can find my ruler here. The measurement is going to be 4 7/8 inch wide by 2 7/8 inch long. So that's going to go just like that. And prior to my coming on to the video, I had used a little bit of vintage, what was the name of this one? I used vintage photo distress ink around the outside of the paper. And the paper is really, really old. I'm not sure how I'm going into my stash. Got to use it up. Let me see if I have it here. I don't see it right now, but it's old. You can't get it anymore. It's time to start using stuff up. And this is the second piece. And it's the same measurement. You'll just cut 2. And then we're going to place it on here. Just like that. Put it up a little too high. Here we go. All right, and I'm just smoothing it down. And then I have these pieces that go right here. It's actually going to go like this. So these 2 pieces, you'll need to cut 2. They're 2 3/4 by 2 7/8. So cut 2. See if we can get this rocking and rolling here. I think I need to change my glue dispenser. Here we go. All right, so this one's going to go here. And I'm just going to put my hand in there to smooth it down. And we're going to put this one on here, just like that. And I'm going to smooth it down again. Okay, so now that we have those pieces covered, it's time to put on our roof. So we're going to put the... Now remember, I assembled this earlier. There are 13 pieces to each roof, and you don't have to do, you know, a two-tone unless you want to. You can have any color you want. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your purse into view here, and you can see that score line. You're going to put the roof right up to the score line, just like that. And I'm going to go inside and give it a smash. Okay, because of the way this folds, I do want to mention, do not put glue on this piece right here, piece of the roof, because you want it to, when it folds, to stick out like a regular roof does. That's where you put your gutters on your real house. All right, so we're ready to get this piece on the roof. So we're going to flip this over to the other side. And again, we're going to go up to the score line and place the roof right there. Flip it over and give it a smash to get it to stick. All right, and you can see here I have some left over. And this is what I'm talking about when you are putting it together. You'll have this little piece like that. So I really like to start with this, and then you just put this one on top like that. Just like that. All right. So next is our door. We're going to put our door. So just pick which side you want to be the front of your gingerbread purse. And you could see here, I did cut 2 doors and layer them together for dimension. And then I wanted the window to be the same as the trim on the windows. So I just cut out a little piece and stuck it on the back. So we're going to put this on the purse now. And I put it right to the bottom and I center it. And then you get this die piece that cuts out the little snow around the door, or the squiggle or whatever. Squiggle trim. And I cut 2, again, because I like the dimension. So I'm just going to center this right up against the door, like so. And it does go right up against the door. And we're going to take the second one and layer it right on top. Just like this. And then in keeping with the design element, I should have a little bow here. And that's going to go on the top of the door. And I was asked, when do I use hot glue and when do I use wet glue? So for hot glue, I'm going to use it when I need something to stick fast and not fall off while I'm working, and that was a good example of using the hot glue. Okay, so here are my windows, and we're going to put them on like this. And then I have this little die in my stash of squiggles, and I have been putting that on the top. Now this die is actually from the Spellbinder's Gingerbread box. If you have that, that's where this die is from. And let me see if that's exactly what, it's called a Charming Cottage, and it's this die right here. That's what I used because I wanted squiggles. It's all in the detail. So I want this above each of the windows. So I'm going to put it right to the tippity top. I'm not going to touch the roof with that though. And we're going to center this one here on this side. All right, now I did the windows previously. So I have one in the backing, two of the window with the panes. And then I did one of the awning and I popped it up on foam that you can get at the Dollar Tree. Mounting foam, which is this. I just cut it in half and put a slat up there and a slat down here for the window box. And then I had some of this right here, which was from AliExpress. I believe this was given to me by one of my friends. And it's little hearts. They're white, red, and pink. And I used those little hearts to decorate the center of my window. And then this little bow is in the die set, and I just love it. It makes the purse so cute with all the details. So now we're going to put the windows on, and you don't want to put the windows on the bottom because that's not how the windows are on a house. So we're going to put this right here on this side. And we're going to put this one right here on this side. A little off here. Here we go. And I'll go in and give it a press. Now, the next thing I want to do is I've got some of these candy canes from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to decorate my house with some candy canes. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue, and I'm going to put it on the side of this window just like that. Isn't that cute? And what I do is I clip this little circle off, and we're going to put it on this side of the window, and I put the candy cane right up against the window. So we're going to clip this one off. Put it right up against the window. And we got another one. Oops, I got it on the wrong side. All right, we might be able to pull that off. Let's see. Yeah, it needs to go. We'll make another one. All right, so it's got to go this way. And put it right up against the window. and just above the little window box. Okay, now we're going to go to the side. And I'm putting glue on my little squiggle. Oops. The hot glue is making my fingers stick to it now. All right, let me rub some of that off. All right, I have another window that's going on there. And we're going to put it in the center. And we're going to put some candy canes so that my house matches. You can see I'm butting that right up against there. All right, make sure I got the candy cane going in the right direction this time around. And butt that up against the window and press. All right, now we're going to the back. And I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on the squiggles. If you don't have this little squiggly die, you can also use some puff paint to decorate your house, like frosting. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, that looks good. And I need another one. All right, then we're going to place the windows. Place this on this side. All right, now we're going to do the candy canes. And I have a little overflow of hot glue I'm going to pick right off. So there's a lot of detail into this. And it does take some patience to cut all this stuff out and assemble it. All right, I need some more candy canes. And this one's going on this way. And we'll push that down right there. And I don't want my hot glue showing, so I'm going to pull it off. There we go. All right, now we're going to this side. And it looks like I have a little squiggle. Nope, it's here. Yay. I hate it when they go missing. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes some of my things go missing, little pieces like this, and I'll pick up my hot glue gun and it'll be on the bottom of it. Okay, so we'll put that right to the top like that. And then our last window. I'm going to center that right there. Now we're going to go with our candy canes. And I only need 2, so I'll put 2 back. And we're going to clip off that little circle on top again. Might as well do both. Okay. And yes, I do get hot glue on me, and I guess I don't feel the hot glue anymore. I have a high tolerance for it. All right. And we're going to put this one up on this side. Okay. Now we've got all our windows on. It's all decorated. Your bow die has this cute little gingerbread man, and we are going to put him by the windows. So I cut them twice to make them pretty sturdy. So they're thick. So we're going to put one here. And then we're going to skip that window, and then we're going to come over here. And we're going to put a little gingerbread man here, because it's too cute not to. And then we're going to come over here, and we'll put one on this window. Just like that. Okay. Now we're going to put the handles. Now, I did this type of handle because I needed a good size handle for what I'm going to do with these. So what I did, and I have not, haven't cut them yet. Okay. And this is the paper pad that I used. It's Simple Stories, and it's Homemade Holiday. I think that's what it's called. So if you have that, that's what I used. So I'm going to cut 2 handles, and I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to make them red. And what I did was cut 2 at 1 inch, the whole 1 by 12. And that works for my needs. You could make them shorter if you want, but 1 inch by the 12 works for me. And you could use ribbon with the dies that come with your purse, or anything you could think of. Okay, so to do this, I'm going to fold it like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some hot glue on the bottom of this, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to put this right where the seam is, just like that. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, fold it like that, and put it right up against the seam on here. Now, if you want to have a chimney, you could put the chimney on here before you do this part. And I didn't turn this right, so I'm fixing it. Okay, so we're going to go to the other side. Put some glue there. I'm going to go into the inside and put it to the seam, into the edge. And then I'm going to go like this. And we're going to put it right to the seam and the edge. And that part is ready. So I'm going to turn it to the front. And I already made my bow. And I told you how to put that together. There's the clip. And I'm going to clip that right on the top to hold my purse closed. And there's my handles. And then I need 2 poinsettia, which I have right here. So these are my leftovers from last year. Here's some pretty one, a pretty one. This got snow on it. Okay. And then I'm going to put them right here. I'm going to take this off so that I don't put hot glue on my bow. And then I'm going to put this one just like this. And then I'll put my bow back on. All right. And then I made some leaves from a die that I have in my stash. And we're going to put them on here. So pretty, right? Makes a great gift holder. Okay, there's my flowers. And then this is the little gingerbread that you get with your gingerbread gift purse box. And I just layered mine to coordinate with the trim on my windows is on the background. And then I did my little gingerbread. I glued some black cardstock behind his face. And then these are just some stickers. And what I'm going to do right now is get my punch. And we're going to punch a little hole in his head here. Sorry, Mr. Gingerbread Man. On the top. And this is going to be my tag. I'm going to write the to and from on this cute little gingerbread man. And then we're going to get some ribbon. And we're going to tie him onto the purse. All right, and here's the handle. And I just bring the ribbon around. And I just tie a little bow on top of his head. And just make your bow pretty. And we're going to cut that. Whoops, grabbed the wrong thing. Here we go. I'm going to cut this. And like this. And the last thing I do is I will show you on this one here. I put some little diamond dots on the windows. So that's the last thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it on camera and bore you half to death with that. So this is the tutorial for the gingerbread purse box, gift box from Scrapdiva Design. I hope you find this tutorial helpful in putting your projects together and showing you how to do a lot of detail on your project. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. And until next time, remember to sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye-bye.